guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got to give a big shout out to Wes and Sophia from the Dollywood PR team inviting us down to the very first Dollywood Splash Country Neon Nights. So we just got to experience it, and I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the most, probably has to be the most unique thing I've ever been to as far as a Dollywood event goes. Splash Country's already, it's beautiful during the day, but seeing it kind of transform like this with all the lights and the glowing water and the music and this just atmosphere, this whole vibe, it just gives off a totally just different personality. It almost feels like Splash Country after dark is just, I mean, it's a completely different park. The trees are lit, the water's reflecting all these pinks and blues and purples, and the entire park just feels more relaxed and kind of magical and more colorful. So Neon Nights, it's a separately ticketed after hours event at Splash Country. It runs from 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. on select summer nights. So you're getting 3 hours inside the park after the normal daytime kind of starts fading away. You know, the regular guests, if you don't have a ticket to this, they kind of have to start making their way to the exit at 7 p.m. And they give you a special pink wristband as you're going into the gates. Super simple process, really quick through security, and then they get you your band, they give you some little neon necklaces, and you are on your way. And I think, you know, that's the really big hook here. This isn't just Splash Country stays open late. This event gives the water park a full nighttime overlay, high energy entertainment, that, you know, after dark summer party type feeling. Dollywood actually describes it as a nighttime event with vibrant neon lights, immersive glow experiences, and a festive atmosphere. And after seeing it in person, that is 100% the way to describe it. So for 2026, Neon Nights takes place on select dates in June, July, and early August. So I'll list the event dates down below. They're June 19th, 20th, 26th, and 27th. Then coming back on in July, 3rd, 4th, 10th, 11th, 17th, 18th, 24th, 25th, and 30th. And then you've got your last day to catch it on August 1st. So it's not every single night of the summer. This is more of a limited time select night event, which kind of does make it feel more special. As far as your pricing goes, there are a couple different options. The event only ticket is listed at $39.99 plus tax for guests ages 4 and up. That gets you into Neon Nights itself at 7:30. And there's also a one-day Splash Country ticket add-on where you can do the Splash Country and the Neon Nights combo, which is listed at $94.99 plus tax for regular adults ages 10 to 61, with child and senior pricing available. And also too, if you're a gold or diamond season pass holder, you can save $5 on those tickets. So basically, if you're just wanting the after hours event, the nighttime ticket is the main one you're looking at. But if you're wanting to make a full day out of it, then roll straight into Neon Lights at 7:30. The combo ticket is the bigger all-day option. And also too, remember the attractions. Not every single attraction is necessarily part of the event, but Dollywood does list several featured attractions for Neon Nights. Remember the Lazy River wasn't open, and kind of the back part, Cade's Cove and all that, or what do they call it? Country Cove is not open, and your major splash pad back there is not open. The little kid splash pad's open. Emma had a fit in that, but some of those larger attractions towards the back, they are not open for this particular event. But you will get the Mountain Wave Pool, Fire Tower Falls, Mountain Scream, Swiftwater Run, the Butterfly Slides, and Little Creek Falls. And honestly, the wave pool at night, probably the standout for me and where most people congregated. You know, during the day it's fun, but at night with the lights and the DJ and the music, it's all just completely different. This pool party energy without, it didn't feel too chaotic. So I just think this is definitely one that you guys should check into if you're any type of fan of water parks. It's such a unique experience. And the way Dollywood is catering it for the lighter crowds, apparently they're keeping a very tight restriction on the number of tickets that go out. They don't want, you know, 50,000 people in this place. It's very intimate. You are not going to be shoulder to shoulder in this event. And you know, for families, it's great. You're not sprinting from slide to slide. You know, in the middle of 90-degree sun, you're just floating around. You're taking in the lights. You're watching the water glow, and just enjoying the park in the way nobody's ever seen before. You know, there's food. We got like we got some nachos, and Casey got this. It's called a butterfly wrap. Little ham and cheese wrap was really good. And yeah, would we do it again? Absolutely. I think it's definitely worth checking out. And if you already love Splash Country, I think this is a really cool way to experience the park differently. It's not just a normal water park visit. You know, at night, the neon lighting completely changes everything. And you know, the hanging out in the wave pool after dark is just something that, you know, I don't think you can replicate anywhere around here. So it feels unique for Dollywood, unique for Splash Country, and honestly, you know, unique for the area in general. It's colorful, it's relaxed, it's family friendly, and it gives Splash Country a little bit of that summer festival energy. So if you're heading into the Smokies this summer and you're looking for something a little different, Neon Nights, I would absolutely put it on your radar. Just remember, it's a separate ticketed event. It only runs on select nights, and the hours are 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. So definitely check Dollywood's website before you go. But from what we experienced, this is a really awesome addition, guys. And I hope Dollywood keeps playing around with more nighttime events like this, because Splash Country at night, way more than what I expected. You know, I could see them. They could even turn this into something over at actual Dollywood. Like, could you imagine if Dollywood had an after hours festival? Because, you know, even in the late summer, I think Dollywood, the latest it stays open is maybe 10 or 10:30. Could you imagine like a separate ticketed event like this in the summer, where the crowds are extremely low, but, you know, you're in Dollywood until, you know, 11 o'clock, you know, midnight, over there experiencing the park that late with little to no guests. So anyways, my final thing is, if you like water parks, you will absolutely love this. And I think you should give it a try if you're in the area or if you're planning a trip. So anyways, guys, I'm Sdanwolf. I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll get them answered if I can. And I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.